Even if you're a loyal Chipotle enthusiast, there's a chance you don't even know all the insider secrets. In fact, we're willing to bet that you don't. So we've happily broken down everything you need to know before your next Chipotle visit. Don't eat at Chipotle until you watch this. The main downside to dining at Chipotle is waiting in line with all the other folks jonesing for an oversized burrito. If you have flexibility with your mealtime, there is a way to potentially waltz right on up to the beginning of the assembly line upon entry. A Chipotle employee told Reader's Digest that peak times for massive crowds in the restaurant are, very unsurprisingly, the lunch and dinner rush. But the time between the end of lunch and beginning of dinner, that's apparently the sweet spot. The shortest lines would normally occur right as we opened, so around 11 a.m., and then in between peak hours, so often 2 to 5 p.m. Another even better way to skip the line and still eat during normal dinner hours? Use the app. You'll select what time you want your order to be ready, then head to the front of the line and grab your food. But if you decide to order via the app or online, you won't be there to customize the nitty-gritty of your meal. We understand there's something satisfying about watching someone roll you the perfect, giant Chipotle burrito with the custom filling of your choice. But the bowl might actually be the better way to go if you want to get your money's worth. The bowls tend to have heftier amounts of each ingredient than the burritos. A former Chipotle manager recommends you order a bowl and get 2 free tortillas on the side. He told Thrillist, "Generally, bowls get more food fillings like rice and beans, just not the meats. And extra rice, beans, and salsas are free, so fill up." This makes perfect sense, since they're not trying to cram all those ingredients into a foldable burrito. You can build your own burritos out of what's in the bowl, meaning you essentially get 2 meals for the price of 1.
This is pretty big.
It gets bigger.
If you're willing to get creative with your protein filling, there's a clever way to get a little extra meat without paying extra dollars. If you ask for half and half, as in 2 different types of meat in your bowl or burrito, you usually end up with a bigger helping of each meat. A self-proclaimed grill master at Chipotle posted on Quora, "If you ask for half of one meat and half of the other, it almost always guarantees that whoever is serving will give you a little bit more meat, since it's difficult to actually measure out half and half on the spot." This is pretty genius and definitely a win-win for the indecisive orderer and an avid carnivore. If you are debating between pork and steak, just get both. You'll satiate your craving and keep your wallet full. While we totally understand the inclination to fill that burrito until it's bursting at the seams, it's not always a wise decision. There is such a thing as too much of a good thing, even when we're talking about Chipotle. A former manager at Chipotle, Devin Calderon, explained to Thrillist that even though you technically can ask for extra everything in the burrito, certain ingredients in excess, namely rice, beans, and sour cream, can derail even the most expert roller. He stated, "That's a soup burrito that's practically unrollable." Another Chipotle employee also reiterated that it's the liquid ingredients that will really slow their roll. They wrote on Reddit, "Ordering a burrito full of mostly liquids doesn't mean a perfect roll every time. So if you're someone who loves your extra fillings, this might be a case for going with a bowl instead of a burrito to enhance the overall Chipotle experience." The only guarantees in life are death, taxes, and an extra charge for guacamole at Chipotle. We've all just come to accept it. Avocados are expensive. If those extra guacamole dollars are not in your budget, there are 2 options to avoid the extra cost. Your first choice is to make it a meat-free meal. Chipotle has confirmed that when you order any menu item without the meat, the guacamole is free. If you're a full-time vegetarian, this is good news for you. If you're a dabbling vegetarian, this seems like a good way to do your dabbling. And if you're a hardcore meat eater, you have to make a choice.
Zebo!
Oh, guacamole! Another way to save money and also still enjoy some guac is to just make it yourself. The batches they make in-store are so expensive because they require a lot of avocados. If you make it at home, you only need a few. If you visit the ingredients page on Chipotle's website and click on toppings, then guacamole, they reveal it has avocado, salt, lime and lemon juice, cilantro, red onion, and jalapenos. In 2015, they revealed the exact recipe breakdown, and luckily, it's still on the internet. So happily decline that guacamole next time, but only if you've got the goods to make it at home.
Want free Chipotle? Join Chipotle Rewards.
There are lots of perks to becoming a rewards member at Chipotle. When you take this next step in your relationship with the fast casual chain, you pay for your food either by ordering online, ordering with the app, or having them scan your app at the register. Each time you pay within the app as a rewards member, you rack up points. Eventually, you can build up enough points to get free food, and if you're a big fan, it'll add up quicker than you think. You earn 10 points for every $1 you spend, and when you hit 1,250 points, Chipotle gives you a free entree of your choice. They also have other fun ways to earn points, like letting members know to go to Chipotle on certain days, giving free items for your birthday, and launching challenges that let you compete for even more points. This is a no-brainer if you eat at Chipotle, even semi-regularly. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more mashed videos about your favorite foods are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.